My name is Michael Bertaut. I'm the Senior Healthcare Intelligence Analyst for Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Louisiana. I was invited to speak at the conference because my expertise is in gauging the impact of healthcare reform on the insurance marketplace and on the individuals that insurance companies try to take care of. What I really hope to accomplish is to give people a perspective that's a little bit more wide-ranging than just the end of their own driveway. People tend to look at the legislation and the first thing they want to know is, how does that impact me? Well, it might not impact you today, but we have the ability, we believe, to look a little ways down the road and see what kind of long-term impacts it'll have. And the healthcare reform legislation is 2,800 pages of documents that's going to spawn tens of thousands of pages of regulations. And to be honest with you, no human really understands the whole machine. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. So we try to break it up into pieces and forecast it as most accurately as we can. What is changing for us immediately was it became an instant priority. Corporations always have projects that are in place that they're working on. Well, the day reform passed, some of the timelines of changes that had to be made were extremely short, within 90 days of enactment of the bill or within 180 days of enactment of the bill. So we had to instantly create project teams. Ours has 100 people on it who do nothing 40 hours a week but work on implementing healthcare reform. It's a massive task, and it's pushed aside some other initiatives that we thought would be very important. It's going to be a lot harder to do wellness programs now because we have to expend so much energy and money on compliance. That's just a small example of how it's kind of taken over our world right now. Well, there are 39 different Blue Cross and Blue Shield organizations inside the United States. Some of them are multi-state and for-profit. Some of them are single-state entities. The one I work for, Blue Cross Blue Shield Louisiana, only operates in Louisiana. We have about 1.5 million members inside of our program, and we're a not-for-profit entity, but we pay taxes. So we're kind of straddling the fence between a charity and the way normal businesses work. Well, I'm really looking forward to some different opinions on healthcare. In our state, I've done over 200 presentations on healthcare reform in the last year, and I get lots and lots of questions about the bill, and I don't run across too many people who are encouraged, who are happy, who are excited that the bill passed. Mostly, I run across people who are terrified that it's going to put them out of business, that it's going to cost them so much money because they're people who sponsor health insurance for their employees. So I'm hoping at the conference here to hear some alternate opinions that may help us to be able to bring them some hope that it's not going to raise their costs dramatically. So far, everything is just wonderful. The people have taken very good care of us so far. My expectations are being met easily, yes. Reform is going to require everybody to pay attention, and it espouses a very direct type of political and financial philosophy. People are going to have to make a decision within their own lives about what's really important to them, and reform is going to kind of force that decision on them over the next 3 or 4 years. So it's going to be really interesting to see, how it all shakes out.